a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone.
Welcome to another video. Welcome to a new year. It is 2022 and I could not be more excited for everything that is in store for this year and just all of the new excitement and new goals and intentions and just lots of new. So it's very exciting and I am super excited to share today's video with you guys. I have a list of some dreams and intentions and goals that I have for myself this year, and I just thought it would be fun to go through it together and share some of mine, and then maybe I give you some inspiration to go and write up your own little template like this and to get some things down. So let's get started. I am drinking my green juice, which is definitely one of my biggest intentions just to start it off. Overall is just to become the healthiest version of myself that I can. And of course, that definitely means with healthy food and drink, but it also means with just being very mindful and very intentional and taking care of my mental health and my relationships and just overall making sure that I am good inside, and that's definitely really important for me. So this is going to be a year of just tremendous glow up and inside and out, and I'm just super excited for that. And I hope you all will join me this year because I want to take you guys all along on my journey. So without further ado, let's just jump into this. I kind of broke these up into 4 categories. And I followed a template from one of my YouTubers that I watch all the time, and I will share that link below and her page below. But basically I just broke it up into 4, and I have a life category, a work category, a school category, and a personal category. And I just went through and wrote down just a few things on each that are really dear to my heart and things that I have been thinking of the past few days, of things that I want to improve in my life this year. So let's get started. Category number 1 is life, and that just means like relationship and home and life outside of necessarily your personal growth and outside of your career. So just like home and relationships, and I have 5 for that. So my first one under life is to deepen my friendships. So this is a huge one for me because over the years I have gone through a transformation of shedding people who don't align with my truest self, and I definitely had some time where I felt a little bit negative about it and felt lonely, and I just went through a process of realizing that that is what happens when you become an adult, and that's what happens when you become true to yourself and you really know what you want and what is important to you. And I just needed to shed a few habits and people who weren't aligning with me. So I right now do not have many close friendships. So I really would like to broaden that and make that a bigger part of my life and build more friends and build more friendships that are just really near and dear. So in little parentheses, I wrote just be more outgoing, talk to people in classes that I take. I really like to take yoga classes and cycle classes and just, you know, go to smoothie shops and maybe talking to people who do those type of things that I'm into. I can create friendships, and it will be with people who are aligning with me and align with the person that I want to be. So that is my number 1. I also want to build strong bonds with girls specifically. I love just people in general, but I really want to build some more strong bonds with girls and just have that feminine energy around me and in my life. So that is definitely very important to me. Number 2 is I want to cook at home more. So I definitely do cook often, but I don't do dinners and lunches like I want to. I want to do it a little bit more and get creative with the types of meals and the recipes and not stick with the same recipes that I make all the time, because I am a creature of habit and I love to eat the same things all the time, but I kind of want to get creative, mix it up, eat seasonally. So that'll be exciting. I want to do more of the farmer's market once it opens again, and just really eat seasonally would be something that would be really awesome for me, because I don't pay attention to that too much. I just eat what I know I like and what I'm used to. So to switch it up, get creative, eat seasonally will be a big plus for this year. Next on my list, I have more date nights. So with Thomas's job right now, especially, which he's going to keep doing for another 2 months, it is definitely hard to make time for each other because he works 12 hours and goes to work at midnight and then comes home and sleeps all day. So to make a few more date nights and to make those date nights really special and do like a candlelight dinner, or, you know, have a game night where we are playing games. I got us some board games for Christmas. So I have some ideas for that. Some fun meals. We can do meals we make together for date nights, or play games, you know, what I said before. So have those written down in my parentheses for kind of how to make it happen. I have little parentheses for all of them on ways that I'm going to make it happen. So that is one. Have more date nights and make time together a little more special. My next one is to get ridiculously organized. I really like how I use that word there. I want to organize my whole entire life and just be so ridiculously organized down to, you know, I was going to have an example. I can't come up with one. Just be ridiculously organized down to like my car, for example. Like my car is just kind of everywhere. Just have a calm sense of everything. And I don't really have that. I feel like I already run a little bit anxious and stressed, and to just be so organized to the point where I know where everything is, there's not a problem. And being organized Also, being organized also brings me lots of joy. Like, I get like a little bit of satisfaction when I open things and it's organized. So I want to organize my closet more. I want to organize the bathrooms. I want to organize the kitchen. I want to organize a little bit better all of the drawers in the living room. So that is another big one that will be very exciting to get started on and to just have done, to have all of my, just to have my life be fully organized. I think it'll just make my heart and my life a lot calmer. So that is number 4 on my life list. My last one for life, relationships, and home is going to be begin saving for the future. So right now we're renting and we are not in the state that we are thinking we're gonna buy a home. So we're just getting a little bit closer than we have been to thinking about the future and thinking about where we want to live. I want to start saving for a home, start saving for family and for trips that we can take, just Thomas and I, before home and family. And so just saving in general for the future and for exciting things for the future. We always take a Cabo trip, and this year I'm super excited for that. So just saving up for future things. Home and family though is definitely an exciting one that is coming up, and I'm excited to begin saving and planning for that. Okay, taking a sip. Moving on to work. Work is my career focused goals, and I have 3. They're a little bit on the same topic because that's pretty much the only goals that I have work oriented. So I'll just jump right into it. So my number 1 is to create more content for YouTube and for Instagram. So I am working right now. I am doing school at the same time, but I am working on just building my social media and doing lots of content creation. And I just want to continue that. I want to just keep it going. Like I said, when I'm ridiculously organized and saving for the future and cooking at home more and just have like my home life under control, I can get a little bit more serious about career and begin to just create more of the content I want to be doing. I want to do some more travel vlogs. I want to do some more lifestyle vlogs, more fitness vlogs, all of it. So that is my number 1 for work. Number 2 is better discipline about the deadlines and the editing. I am pretty good about getting my work done, but like I said, I just want to have content like crazy. And when that is the deal, you need to be good about your deadlines and your editing. So just making sure I am on top of all the deadlines, on top of all of the editing, and making sure those get out on time is my number 2. And then number 3, I think I already mentioned it, I want to do more travel vlogs. So going to more adventurous places, doing adventurous things, fun things that we can bring you guys along on and share them with you, share my favorite local spots and places, and yeah, just kind of doing more travel because I really like travel vlogs. And so I'm just trying to think, you know, of things and content that I enjoy and I like, so I can make that for you guys. And I really like travel vlogs, and so I think that is going to be a next step in my channel, is going to be a little bit more travel vlogs and showing you guys my favorite places and what I do in those places and where I go. So that is my work. Moving on to school. School has 2, which these 2 are always my school goals, and I honestly do hit them. I've been doing really well in school, which is super, super great. There's a car alarm. I want to be on top of my assignments and to study to my best ability and use resources. So those are pretty straightforward. Just make sure I'm on top of my assignments and getting those done on time, and then studying to my best ability and using resources, tutors to get what I need to get done and to finish, because I'm so close and yeah, just super excited for that chapter to be over and to be moving on from school and studying and all of that. My last section is personal. So personal is exactly how it sounds, just personal to you. It's self-growth and what you can do for yourself to improve yourself. And I have 4 for this. Earlier this morning, I did a little bit of a goal list. I listened to a meditation and just listened to the prompts that the meditation was telling me. And a lot of the information is kind of the same as this. It's just like thinking and making a goal for the new year. And so I have a lot of my self-growth personal things over in that journal that I did this morning, but I do have 4 for this list that I will share with you guys. So I want to meditate daily, build up my meditation practice, which I've been doing a really good job with that. I have been doing at least 2 or even 3 meditations a day. And it's honestly changed the person I am. I definitely let my emotions lead life and carry strong emotions throughout life, and to just have something that makes you get out of your head is very important. I'm in my head all the time, and to have reminders to get out of it and to know that, you know, it's okay. Life is not as serious as everybody makes it, and to just have fun and to let go. And I just think that's a really important lesson and reminder, and a reminder to check in with yourself. So I'm gonna meditate daily and just continue to build up my meditation practice. I would love to eventually get certified to teach meditation or some sort of meditation and learn about it. So that is on my list. Next on my list is to read more. So this is another one that I've been doing a good job at. I've been reading daily, and I just want to continue that. Read a new book daily, not a new book daily. I want to read something daily and get out of my head, get into some stories, get into some self-help books. I want to get a few more books that are just like storybooks and about adventure, about mystery, about love, romance, and kind of get lost in stories. I really like to read self-help books and books about certain things in life, but I think it would also be really fun to about certain things and about life, and I think that will help me grow. I think it will also help me grow to read, because there are so many new words in books and you can learn so many new words from books. So that is my number 2, reading more and expanding my vocabulary and reading more books from different authors and just getting a more well-rounded background in reading and books. So that is very important to me too. Number 3 is to keep a calm and collected soul and heart. So this is another one that is just spot on with what's happening right now. I think it's just really easy to lose your cool and lose your calm and become a product of the environment and our society. And I think it's really important to get out of that and not let yourself fall victim to our environment and our society and all of the hurt and the anger in the world, because there sure is a lot, but there also is a lot of love and a lot of care. And when you look around, you really can see it. And I just want to keep that in myself a little bit more and just remember the love and to stay calm and collected and to keep my soul and my heart passionate, and just like I said, not become victim to your environment. If someone else is, you know, being down, or someone else is getting you down, or just the world is down, to try to remember to just like really hone into yourself and remember how peaceful your soul is, and just to remember your truth, remember your true self, and to just stay there instead of letting yourself respond and fall victim to our society and environment. My last one is going to be movement 2 times a day. I'm so passionate about this, and I do this often. I do this almost five to six times a week. I really like to do some movement in the morning. Obviously, any kind of movement is going to be for your body and is going to be beneficial for your body. But I love morning movement being yoga or something slow, and it being movement for your mind. Movement is so powerful for your mind, for your mental, and movement in the morning and yoga in the morning has just been really special for me and for my growth as a person. And I think I need to just hold on to that and continue doing my 2 times a day movement. It's just so important. Like I said, the morning is for the mind, and it's just kind of to get you centered, to get you in your space for the day, to think about how you want to show up, who you want to be today, how you're going to respond to all of your stimuli and your environment, and just give you a clean slate for the day. And you can do that with meditation, but I really find doing like meditation and movement is just like the ultimate powerhouse. So, and then you do another spurt of movement later on in the day, which is for your body and for your hormones, and to just get yourself going a little bit to get yourself going later in the day, when normally people are kind of starting to plateau, get a little bit sleepy. I know that happens with me, and more recently I've been, whenever I'm getting tired and it's been around like 4:30, I will go do a flow and go to the sauna. And doing a flow is just so energizing, and it sounds a little silly. Working out would give you energy, but it does. Working out and endorphins and moving your body just gives you those energy, just gives you that burst of energy that you are looking for. So that is my last one. And with that, I hope you all had a great time just sitting and listening to me chat about some of my goals for 2022. I hope I gave you guys some inspiration, and you now want to go sit down and think about your dreams and intentions for 2022 and what is important to you. I think it is invaluable to think about yourself so much and to just put yourself first in the way of your needs and making sure you are handled. I think a lot of the time we put ourselves on the back burner. I'm a person who does that, and we just have to remember to get out of that, to get out of our heads, away from the crazy stimuli in life, and just remember what's important, which is building relationships, being loving, spending time together, and doing those things that make you good and make you you. And for me, it is meditation and movement, and remembering just to keep a calm heart and not to be too heavy, to cook more, to stay organized, to begin planning, to be more disciplined, to make sure I'm on top of my assignments. So that just sounds like a great 2022 to me, and I'm really happy that I have it all laid out and that it seems like it is attainable. That is another thing, to make sure that your goals are attainable so you feel like you are getting your stuff done and you're not making things on your list that you can't cross off. So with that, thank you guys so much for spending this time with me and listening to my dreams and intentions. And I hope you all spend this rest of the year with me, making sure these intentions happen and just creating a great and peaceful space for yourself. So that, I'm going to finish my juice and have a nice cozy rest of my day. Definitely taking advantage of these slower mornings and days before school starts and before work starts getting crazy. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.